Atlanta is where hip hop flourished.
Yo. We are Levi's Wide.
Check out the full podcast, link below.
Hip hop just turned 50. This month, it just turned 50. And as you know, hip hop spans from the 70s to now. And you had so many different eras. The MC Shamma Shams,
The Melly Mels,
the Kids, the Melly Mels, the Philifels, the Della Dells. From them to LL Cool J to Snoop Dogg to West Coast to East Coast to Canada. Hip hop has, had a very extensive and bold history so far.
Yeah.
So aliens, you heard that they found aliens, right? One of the aliens came down to this earth, right?
Yeah.
And said, I need to write a paper. I know nothing about hip hop culture. I know nothing about American culture. I need to write a paper right now. And if there is one album that you can give me that can accurately describe hip hop, we're talking hip hop from the 90s, 70s, 80s, 2000s. Put it in one album to describe it. What would it be?
Shout out to every era. Let's be first and foremost. Shout out to all the legends out there. Hip Hop 50 is a huge deal. One album. Okay. Stankonia by Outkast.
Oh!
With that album coming out in the year 2000, we got to think about it.
Yeah.
This is Hip Hop 50. We're in 2023. That means that the halfway point of hip hop was technically in the 90s, right? Outkast came out at a time where Southern rap wasn't even respected lyrically on the grand scheme of things. Came on the map, shook shit up, dropped Stankonia, only for Atlanta and Southern rap as a whole to get the respect. And I would argue, while originally New York City was is the Mecca because that's where it started, Atlanta is where hip hop flourished. Atlanta is where it flourished and went global from a soundscape standpoint. We talking trap, the Future's connection with Dungeon Family, Dungeon Family's connection with Outkast, Killer Mike, that whole, bro, I'm telling you, I believe it's Stankonia for everything that they've done. Shout out to Outkast.
So what songs were on Stankonia? Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Every song. We got So Fresh, So Clean, Miss Jackson. There's a bunch of randoms too that a lot of people don't know. Like I really like Kim and Cookie. This is an interlude that flows into one of the other joints that they got. But to me, those were the biggest songs they had on there. Sorry, Miss Jackson and So Fresh, So Clean. I mean, those huge songs, bro.
Sorry,
I gotta say it's them, man. I think it's a good representation of hip hop that the old and the young can respect. I really believe that,
brother. The College Dropout.
Ooh.
By Kanye West.
Ooh, okay.
Think about what the College Dropout did for hip hop, number one. It okayed book bag rap. It was still super lyrical. Still had the Jay-Z's of the world, but then it also had the Mos Defs of the world.
Definitely.
It also had the people like Lupe Fiasco. It had Freeway, the Gutter. And then Kanye just always has had this ability to tap in with the South. Like he's not necessarily making Southern music.
Yeah.
But he has a way to tap in to semblances of that sound. And then you think about Through the Wire.
Plain scared as hell that I got look like Emmett Till. She was with me before the deal. She been trying to be mine.
Through the Wire, to me, one of the greatest hip hop songs of all time. What it meant, how raw it was, how introspective it was, the stories, the fact that it was real. It's what really happened to him.
Yeah.
The underdog feel, the underdog story. And then you're talking about what it did for the future. There was futuristic elements on that album that I thought people appreciated after it was done. Like the College Dropout to me is the epitome of a hip hop album that everybody, from young to old, can understand and respect and understand the impact it had overall. So clearly the College Dropout to me.
I think that's a good one. I don't know if it's better than Stankonia. I'm gonna be honest. Not better. Better representation. Better representation. So fresh and so clean.
Yeah, but
Miss Jackson is easily a top 10 hip hop record of all time. Easily. Iconic.
Through the Wire is a top 10 hip hop record.
It's not.
If
It's
it all falls down.
Hey, all I know is this.
All falls down.
It's Through the Wire.
Can
Miss
I
Jackson
call you
is.
out on something?
What's up,
Why
go
you
ahead.
keep giving? I understand the South.
Yeah.
Yes, the South is great.
Yes.
But why you keep giving the South more credit? Like you're like, oh, because it's in the South. Yeah, we understand that. But
Why keep giving the South more credit?
yeah, I feel like I understand the South is important and the South sound is very important.
Yeah.
But so are the other sounds, like book bag rap, what Kanye was able to do.
That's not a sound though.
So,
Book bag rap is not a sound.
It's a sound.
No, that's a style. That's like culture.
It's a style. Okay, fine.
Now I'm nitpicking.
Okay, the South is not a sound. That's a place.
No, there is no.
It's okay.
There's a southern
Okay.
sound though. There is a
There's
southern sound. Like
there's
that's
a book bag sound. There's a way that when people rap, when you say book bag rap, it has a certain sound, doesn't it?
no. It's not the. It's more the lyrics to me, if you ask. But keep going.
I feel like as much as the South should be weighed into it, yeah, I get it, understand.
Mm-hmm.
But like the impact of the South, I think is just naturally always gonna be in the music, regardless. The impact of the South is always gonna be in New York music, Chicago music, all that stuff. It's just automatically there. That's how great. Like it's almost like trap.
Mm-hmm.
Trap vibes are in every single song we hear these days.
Okay.
So the South, there is a sound in Kanye West College Dropout that is a Southern sound in there. So
Which is to the point that I'm making.
Okay.
Because College Dropout came out after
but
Outkast.
I'm saying
Like again, we talking about sounds wise. Well, you're having a different combo.
You're saying the
But-
impact, right? I'm saying yes. Outkast was important for hip hop. It was important. Stankonia was important, and establishing that South sound's important.
Yes.
But I'm saying a body of work that embodies every era of hip hop, or close to every era of hip hop, that every era of hip hop can appreciate. So when you take into consideration that, I think that College Dropout, from young to old, every single type of person should appreciate the College Dropout.
Nah, I argue the opposite, because look at the retro.
It's an underdog story, bro.
Brother, look at the
He has a song
brother.
called Hey Mama.
No, but here's the thing. Look at the retro feel that aesthetically and musically Big Boy and Andre 3000 brought to the table that the people in the 70s will appreciate. And then they were rapping on some rapidy rap book pack at that time type style that the new school still listen. You can, throw that album on right now, and I guarantee you will argue that you would throw their lyrics on a new trap beat.
Okay.
And it would fit right in. You gotta give props where it's due. That's how I look at it.
Listen, I like Miss Jackson, but So Fresh and So Clean's okay. Let's not act like So Fresh and So Clean was the greatest hip hop song of all time.
QD from Ratings
So Fresh and So
Game
Clean's
Music.
good.
I'm kidding.
Listen to the full episode, link below.